Good day, everyone. Welcome back to Creative Ends platform. Thank you for always stopping by. So today I want to make this padded turban, or should I say padded gele, because actually I'm not working with any form of stretchy material. So I'm just working with this material. Is called a damask material, and because I needed to fold it, I need to fold it to form a kind of should I say fold? I need to fold it, or let me say gather it, or pleat it together. Don't know which one is the right word to use. So, and you know that ordinarily the damask will not have the weight it needs. If you are going to do it without padding it, then you are going to be needing a lot of damask to do that. So to avoid that, the thing I had to do was to pad the damask. So if you look at it now, you see that the damask is padded, and I used breast tube to pad it. In this breast tube, we have different types. Some are so soft, some are strong. I advise that when you want to pad, go for the soft one. So to pad it, you need to iron it. You iron it against the material. There's always a part of it that will stick to the material, and then the other part will not stick. That part that will not stick now, you use the same material again to sew it. You understand? Either you sew it the way I'm sewing now, or you sew it backwards so that you can turn it over. The reason I decide to sew it the way I'm sewing now is because I'm actually going to pleat it together, and since I will pleat it together, it will not really show any the way I'm sewing it now will not alter anything. So that's why I just sew around the four edges, and then if there be any form of excess one, then I will remove it. All right, so now let's talk about the length. For me to be able to fold and it will go across the edge, I always say that the round measurement of the head is 22. So if the round measurement of the head is 22, then you know that if you work with at least 25, because you need a space where you can attach your handle to it. So if you work with 25 as the should I say width? Yeah, the width. That's the length that will go around the head. And then for your height, you can pick any height, depending on how many folds you want to have. I want to believe that for this very height here, I have up to 16 or 18, between 16 and 18. All I need is just for me to be able to fold it at least 4 times. I should be able to fold it up to 4 times, you understand? And a good fold as well. So if you know you want to fold more than that, then your height totally depends on you. So you can do 16, you can do 20, or you can just do a square. 25 by 25 is a thing of choice. So you can see how I am folding it now. So I'll fold it, and like I said, I'm working with the soft breast tube, you understand? So you can easily sew after folding. You can easily sew. Because I padded it, it's kind of stubborn to fold, you understand? It's kind of stubborn to fold. Nevertheless, it's not impossible to fold. It's easy. It's just that it's not going to be as easy as your ordinary material would be in your hands, you understand? Because there's an additional thing inside. So you can see how it's looking, you understand? It helps you to get that look that you are looking for, you understand me? To bring out that fold and that beautiful finishing to your, should I say turban? To your gele. Let's call it gele. So it helps you to give you that beautiful finishing to your gele. So right now you can see I'm done folding that part, so I'll just use a needle and thread and then secure that part first. You understand? After securing that part, you can like use it to sew through. You can just tie. If you don't even have a needle and thread, you can just take maybe bias or any piece of material to tie it. Is that okay? So you just tie, secure it so that you will not lose your pleat, and then you go ahead to pleat the remaining ones. You go ahead to pleat the remaining ones. All right. So at this point now, you can see how it's looking. I'm done folding it. I'll just fix it to the base and then I'll come back to show you the design. Or I'll come back to show you the design. All right, now I'll fix it to the base. You might be wondering why I did not do tutorial on the base. I have a lot of these tutorials on the base and how to attach it to the base, so I did not do that. So I just fix it to the base now, so you can see how it's looking. You can see how it pops up. It's not really flat like when you are using ordinary material. And then if you wonder what will happen to the edges where I'm holding now, I'm just going to attach handle to it, and of course underneath it I already have a belt, so I'll just attach additional handle to that part. So to prepare this style, I just want to have some form of bow ties, like bow tie. So bow, I just want to have some kind of bows on it. So to do that, I just cut out my material 6 inches by the length is not definite because I just made a straight material, but just to let you know that the width, which is the wideness, is 6 inches. I did not go beyond 6 because if I go beyond 6, it will not be tight enough. If you use 7, for instance, it might be too free. This criloni is just 3 inches criloni. So you might be wondering, why should I now do 6 instead of 7? You understand? I want it to be like I'm forcing it in. I want it to look a little bit tight. So I don't want it to be free. So I did 6 inches. Just that I did not sew so much. Maybe just use like ½ inch to join it. And then I just put my criloni in it. So what I'm putting inside now is called criloni. What you can see outside there, this is called criloni. Yeah, criloni, what you are seeing now. So this is a 3 inches criloni. It comes in different sizes. We have 1 inch criloni, 3 inches, 2 inches, 6 inches, you understand, by wideness. So but this particular one is a 3 inches criloni. So after making it this way, I'll start to fold it according to the size I want. Instead I will use my machine to sew through, or I will simply use my needle and thread. to sew through. So two ways I make my bow is either I fold it this way now, and then join it together, or I can fold it one by one, especially when I intend to create a circle. So I can fold it one by one if I want to create a circle. So for me to fold one by one, I can just use, for instance, if I don't want it too high, 9 inches. If I want it high, 12. Medium, I can do like 10, 11. It's perfect. So for this particular one, I don't want to separate it, but just want to make my bow maybe like 3 different bows. So I'm using about 20 inches to fold. 20 inches to fold. So if I cut the 20 inches out and I fold it, I should be able to get a size like this. You understand me? So that's just it. So right now I use my machine to sew in between. You understand? So if you just cross it like this, you can form something that looks like a circle. But I don't like leaving my bow like this. I always like picking the middle and pulling it together. You understand? After which I'll sew them together, create the style I wish to create. Then I will attach it to the base or to the gele that I've already prepared, and you'll see how beautiful it will come out. So let me just show you how I pull the bows together. If you leave it like this, it will just be so flat, though you can create your own style. You know, this work is all about being creative. You can do what you think is best. It can just start trending as a new style. So every mistake is a style. That's just what goes on in this industry. You understand? Every mistake is a style. So this is just how I pull it together. It will help it to stand firm. Yeah, so that's like being too free and like bouncing and on what do I call it now, uncoordinated or unarranged will not be there. So when you pull it together just the way I did now, you get it firm, and it gets better when you fix them together. All right, please, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel and you love the video that you are watching right now, please do subscribe to get more of my videos and get notified whenever I upload a new video. So this is how it will look. I'll simply use my needle and thread to fix it together, after which I'll attach this particular uh, should I call it flower, or should I call it, okay, after which I will attach this particular design that I'm preparing now to the uh, base or to the gele. Anyone, you can call it turban, gele, or whatsoever. So I will just attach this one quickly to the gele, and then maybe if I like, can just give it a little bit of embellishment, because it's already having this reflection and all of that. So I don't really think so much embellishment will be needed. But this part where I've covered it, where I'm tacking, you will need to like cover it. So you can do that using a brush. You can do that using a ruffle that is prepared ruffles on your own, or you can, what else can they use now? You can just put some beads in between that part. Is that okay? So for me to fix this design, I'm looking at the middle of the gele, and then because I don't want it at the middle, I want it to the side. So I'm just going to move it far, maybe after the middle. I'll divide the remaining part into two again. You understand? After the middle, that midpoint there, go to the left or right side, divide the remaining one. Maybe you have 10 inches there, move 5 inches away from the middle, and then you fix it. Or you can move up to 7 inches, actually depend on what you want, and then you fix it to it. All right, so this will be all for my today's tutorial. I really do hope that you have enjoyed the class, and I hope to also see you in my next video. Please stay safe, every one of you. Love you all. Do have a nice day. For me, it is bye for now. Yes. Welcome. This is just to say thank you for stopping